Modern technology and our kids' behavior. What parents need to know to support them. Hello, dear parents. Today, I want to share something that I think hits close to home for all of us in this fast-paced, tech-driven world. It's about how TVs, phones, and the internet, things we see every day in our homes, are shaping our precious little ones. Honestly, it makes me both worried and excited to dig deeper so we can walk alongside our kids better. Technology moves so fast, doesn't it? Sometimes I feel a bit lost, wondering what my child is taking in from those screens. So, I'd love for us to explore together how it affects kids at different ages, so we can guide them in ways that fit just right and help them grow up healthy and happy. First, let me walk you through the big ideas that really struck me. TVs, videos, games, and movies all leave their mark on our kids. But it depends on their age. For the little ones, scary images can make them uneasy and anxious. By preschool age, they might start copying violent behaviors they see. And as they get older, into school years, they could misread messages about violence or get swayed by sensitive content, which might change how they see themselves or even their sense of identity as they grow. Doesn't that tug at your heart and make you a little nervous too? Now, let's dive into each part so we can really get a handle on this together. TVs, videos, games, and movies with kids under 3. Hey parents, picture our tiny angels under 3 years old, with those bright, curious eyes trying to make sense of the world. It really moves me to think about how they're facing screens at such a tender age. For newborns, looking at a screen is a huge effort. They have to work so hard to focus, and their little eyes aren't fully ready yet. I've seen my own baby get tired and cranky after staring too long, and they don't even know how to stop and rest. It breaks my heart. Toddlers are a bit better. They might walk away if they're not interested. But honestly, I've noticed they still get pulled in, then end up worn out without even saying a peep. Here's the fun part. Even though they don't get ads, those bright colors and cheerful jingles grab their attention. I once caught my kiddo recognizing a toy brand's logo just because it was so colorful. They pointed and giggled like it was their best friend. Cute, right? But then I thought, wait a sec, are they already getting hooked on brands this young? Experts say kids under 2 shouldn't use gadgets or watch screens, except maybe for video calls with family. And I totally get that. Our little ones need time to explore the real world, not just stare at a screen. TVs, videos, games, and movies with preschoolers. Now, let's chat about our preschoolers, those adorable explorers bursting with curiosity. But that same curiosity makes them so open to whatever pops up on the screen. And it's got me thinking a lot. Scary images. Have you ever noticed your kid jump or cry out because of a monster on TV? I'll never forget how my son was scared for a whole week after a cartoon character turned into a creepy villain. Those spooky images stick in their minds, and it hurts me to see them so shaken. Even news clips, like war or accidents, can rattle them. Once, my little one asked, "Mommy, will our house burn down?" Oh, I just wanted to hug him tight and make all his worries disappear. Violent images. And violence? That's a tougher one. At this age, they don't fully get what's happening, but they love to copy. I've caught my kid pretending to fight like a superhero he saw on TV. On shows or games, characters get hurt then bounce back fast. But kids don't realize real life doesn't work that way. I'm terrified they might mimic something and end up hurting themselves or a friend. So, I try to keep an eye on what they're watching, even though it's exhausting sometimes. You know, sensitive images. Then, around 5, they start loving music and watching music videos. It's adorable seeing them dance along. But one time, I was shocked when my kid copied a suggestive move from a song. I thought, oh my gosh, where did they pick that up? It hit me how sneaky those inappropriate images can be. But if we pick good stuff, like apps that teach patience or taking turns, it's amazing for them. It's all about being picky with what they see, right? TVs, videos, games, and movies with school-age kids. Parents with school-age kids. You'll feel me on this. It's a stage where they're understanding more. But they're also so drawn into what's on those screens. I'm proud they're growing up. But I can't help worrying about how this big tech world pulls them in. They can follow simple plots now and see how things connect in a story. But I've noticed they get caught up in the flashy stuff, like cool characters or epic scenes, without digging into what it all means. They love copying TV stars, social media celebs, and it shapes how they act and feel. Scary images. They don't rely on pictures as much as younger kids. But scary stuff still gets to them. News especially freaks them out because they know it's real. After seeing a crime report, my kid once asked, "Mom, are there lots of bad people out there?" I just held them close and tried to ease their fears. Violent images. Violence hits harder at this age. A lot of shows, movies, and games they watch say it's okay for heroes to fight if it's for a good reason. I worry they'll think that's how to fix problems. Some experts say too much screen violence can make kids numb to it or even act out. Others argue older kids can tell games apart from real life. Either way, I feel like we've got to watch closely. Every kid's different. After all, sensitive images. And as they hit school age and the teen years, sensitive stuff in music videos or online posts starts messing with how they see themselves. My kids compared themselves to influencers and felt bad about their body. Once they asked, "Mom, do I have to look like her to be cool?" It broke my heart. Over-the-top ideas about gender can plant unhealthy thoughts too, making them feel off about who they are or what's fair. I realize now's the time to talk more, to help them see their real worth. So, parents, after all this, don't you feel that mix of love and worry for our kids? Technology's here to stay, but I truly believe if we get it and guide them, picking out the good stuff, they'll grow up strong and positive. I hope sharing this lifts a little weight off your shoulders, and we can figure out the best ways to raise our kids in this wild, modern world together.